You've written about the experience that people have of feeling, quote, a little bit autistic. Could you elaborate on this concept?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, maybe 10 to 20% of the population, is somewhere on the autism spectrum, but isn't impacted by it enough that it rises to the level of a disorder. But they still have many of the characteristics that arise from autism. And I think if they can understand and identify and manage some of those behaviors in an optimal way, they can both leverage them to take advantage of some of the skills and mediate some of the deficits and problems that come with it. And I wrote it mostly for my kids because none of them, as far as I know, have ASD, but they've all got certain aspects of my behavior that are particularly related to it. So I thought I'd write a little manual for them, basically.
Why do you think so many programmers, like excellent, like great programmers and great engineers, are on the spectrum?
I think it's that single-minded focus and the ability to reduce a problem and to be ultimately curious about what's inside stuff. That's been an obsession for me my whole life. What's inside? I got to take my mom's oven apart because I got to know how the flip clock works. And I think that's a good habit to have if you're going to be a programmer.
And being willing, being excited to get into the details.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a cool thing you hope to program to build this year? What are you working on? So we got the RL, learning how to play Tempest. Where are you on that, by the way? How, like, what's the ETA on success and dominance? Like victory.
Well, it's very close to working. I think now it's tweaking the model size and the layers and stuff like that to get it to learn past the one threshold. But, it's a couple thousand lines of Lua and it's a couple thousand lines of Python, and they all interact and they all work. So it's like 95% of the work is done now. It's tuning hyperparameters and hoping for the best.
So it's already a success in a sense, but like now you're seeing like how far can this go?
Yeah, my goal was to be able to beat me.
That's the tough.
It is, but lots of games now are, they play them better than humans, but maybe not games as complex.
What other cool things are you working on? What do you hope to build this year?
The PDP-11 stuff, I'm trying to get at what's called an RA82 drive. It's the big 14-inch monster that spins at 3,600 RPM and sounds like a washing machine. And then I'll find the controller card and write the code and integrate it into the driver and try to get that all working.
What kind of code are you trying to run on it?
I'm going to have to get the driver stack to work. So I have to incorporate the driver for it into the kernel.